This isn't about arguments. This is about psychological warfare. And the most dangerous soldiers are the ones who kiss you goodnight. For the next few minutes, I'm going to arm you with the one thing a manipulator fears most: clarity. We're going to decode the 8 dark psychological tactics that don't just hurt you, they reprogram you. Once you see these patterns, you can't unsee them. Once you name them, they lose half their power. But I must warn you, this will be a mirror, and the reflection might terrify you. Before we begin, I want you to make your first act of defiance. Drop this affirmation in the comments: I see the game. This isn't just a comment. It's you switching on the lights in a room you've been told is empty. It's you taking the first step from victim to strategist. Are you ready to see what's really happening? Let's begin. Tactic number 1, the reality fracture. Gaslighting as architecture. They don't just lie, they rebuild your past. You remember a promise they made. They look you dead in the eye with sheer pity and say, "My love, I would never say that. You're so sensitive, you must have dreamed it." You bring up the text message, the email. "Why are you so obsessed with proving me wrong? This is why we fight." This is gaslighting 2.0. It's not just denying events, it's pathologizing your perception. Your memory becomes faulty. Your evidence becomes paranoid. Your desire for consistency becomes nagging. They are not arguing with you. They are slowly deleting the you operating system and installing their own. Your confidence in your own mind is the foundation of your identity. They make that foundation feel like quicksand. You stop trusting your memories, so you start relying entirely on their version of reality. You become a passenger in your own life, reading a map they keep redrawing. The goal is simple: make your inner compass spin so wildly that their voice becomes the only true north. Tactic number 2, the debt engine. Manufacturing perpetual guilt. You are always in the red. Every kindness is a loan with compound interest. They did the dishes that one time. You owe them. They put up with your stressful job. You're in arrears. They forgave you for that thing you're not even sure you did. You are now a permanent moral debtor. This is the debt engine. It ensures you feel you can never be enough, never repay the imbalance. Your natural desire to be a good partner is weaponized. You'll overcompensate. You'll shrink your needs. You'll accept worse and worse treatment because, after all they've done for you, how could you complain? They create a currency of guilt and make sure you're bankrupt in it. So you pay with your dignity, your boundaries, your time. You stay not out of love, but out of a crushing, fabricated obligation. Tactic number 3, the isolation blueprint. Cutting the supply lines. It starts subtly. Your friend Jen is so negative. She just hates seeing us happy. Your family always interferes. They don't respect our bond. You're just different when you're with them, colder. This is strategic isolation. They aren't criticizing your friends. They are discrediting your support network. They frame loyalty to them as requiring distance from everyone else. Your allies become enemies of the relationship. Your confidants become toxic influences. Why? Because a prisoner with visitors has hope. A prisoner alone has only the jailer. They sever your supply lines of validation, perspective, and love, so that their voice, their approval, becomes your only source of emotional oxygen. You become trapped not in a house, but in a universe they alone occupy with you. Tactic number 4, the Jekyll and Hyde switch. Reward and punishment on the razor's edge. One day, they're your entire world. Lavished with affection, called their soulmate. The next, you are met with bingling silence, contempt, a cutting remark about your deepest insecurity. You are desperate, scrambling to figure out what you did, how to get back to the good version of them. This is behavioral conditioning, pure and simple. They are training you like a lab rat. The unpredictable switching between intense reward, love bombing, and severe punishment, withdrawal, cruelty, creates addiction and trauma bonding. Your nervous system is locked in a cycle of craving and anxiety. You'll do anything, tolerate anything, to trigger the reward phase and avoid the punishment phase. You stop asking for what you deserve and start begging for what you once got for free. Tactic number 5, the dimmer switch, gradual diminishment. They don't scream that you're worthless on day one. That would trigger defense. Instead, they turn down the light on your soul, one subtle click at a time. A dream you share is met with a patronizing, "Oh, that's cute, but be realistic." Your new outfit gets a lukewarm, "It's interesting." Your laugh is kinda loud. Your passion is a lot. Your success is met with silence. Your failure is a pointed lesson. This is death by 1,000 paper cuts. It's covert devaluation. They are not attacking you. They are eroding you. Your confidence, your joy, your spark, all slowly sanded down until you feel bland, awkward, and utterly unremarkable. You start shrinking to avoid the criticism. You become quiet, small, manageable, perfect. They don't want to fight a giant. They want to create a doll. Tactic number 6, the projection vortex, accusing you of their sins. They are chronically suspicious, accusing you of flirting, lying, cheating. They rage at you for being secretive when they are the one hiding their phone. They call you manipulative as they expertly twist your words. This is psychological projection. They are accusing you of their own intentions and actions. It serves 2 dark purposes. First, it keeps you on the defensive, constantly explaining and proving your innocence, with no energy left to examine their behavior. And second, it normalizes the behavior they're guilty of. If you're always being accused of cheating, the concept of infidelity is constantly in the air, making their eventual betrayal seem like just more of the same drama. They smear their own filth on you, then punish you for being dirty. Tactic number 7, the no-win labyrinth, double binds as control. Whatever you do, it's wrong. If you speak up, you're starting a fight. If you stay silent, you're giving them the cold shoulder. If you dress up, you're trying to attract attention. If you dress down, you're letting yourself go. If you're emotional, you're hysterical. If you're calm, you're heartless. This is the double bind, a trap with no exit. Its purpose isn't to get a specific outcome. Its purpose is to prove you can never win. It systematically destroys your sense of agency. You start to believe you are fundamentally, intrinsically wrong, that your very existence is the problem. So you stop acting. You become paralyzed, waiting for their instruction on how to breathe correctly. Absolute dependency. Tactic number 8, the savior trap. Creating the crisis only they can solve. They engineer chaos, a dramatic fallout with their family, a mysterious depressive episode, a sudden job crisis that requires your constant, frantic caregiving. Or they amplify your existing problems, your anxiety, a work stress, until they seem catastrophic, positioning themselves as your only solace, your weary savior. This tactic is diabolical. It bonds you through shared trauma and perceived rescue. You feel needed, essential, noble. Your empathy is used as a chain. Leaving feels not like self-preservation, but like abandoning a drowning patient. They ensure you are always fighting a fire they set, too exhausted to ever ask why the house keeps burning down. They make themselves the disease and the only cure. Now, let me be crystal clear. Knowing these tactics is not for vengeance. It's for diagnosis. You have been in a war for your mind, and you were told it was a dance. The person who uses these is not a flawed lover. They are an emotional blacksmith, and you are the raw metal they are twisting into a cage.